Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone9X here. Welcome back to another mod showcase video. Now, today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you guys a mod that adds in a new throwable weapon that comes in different rarities and some that have special abilities that you can use to defend yourself in your Minecraft world. Now, before I go into more detail on what those throwable weapons are, guys, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, let's begin today's video. Okay, guys, so here are a bunch of different, of the traditional ninja weapon of these throwing stars. You got some regular ones and some special ones right here. And, as always, I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can try this mod out for yourself later on. Now, let us begin. So the mod we're checking out today is called the Shurikens mod. So as I said earlier, we have some regular ones: wooden shuriken, cobble shuriken, iron shuriken, golden shuriken, diamond shuriken, emerald shuriken, and netherite shuriken for the regular ones. And then we have the special ones right here, which I'll get into a little later. But first, let's go over the regular shurikens right here. So to craft the shurikens, so for the wooden one, you just need 4 wooden planks of any kind, like this, to make 8 of these wooden shurikens. Now, obviously, the damage is going to be even more higher as you upgrade the shurikens to these kinds of rarities here. So the wooden one is obviously not going to do as much damage, but it will be effective. So we're going to place down some zombies right here to demonstrate. So you just need to right click to throw the throwing stars like you would with snowballs, and they will do some good damage. And you can spam click them as much as you want, as long as you have a good amount of these shurikens. And as you can see, the shurikens don't always break. They have a chance to, when you throw them at enemies, drop on the ground, or if you're throwing them on walls, they'll stick to blocks for you to pick up. And as I said before, the wooden ones are not really going to do as much damage, but at least they are quicker to make, I guess. And also I should make a quick note here that all shurikens have a chance to break when thrown, but most of the time they will stick to any object for you to pick up and use again, as I just said. So keep that in mind. So now for the cobblestone shurikens, you just need, same thing as the wooden one, just 4 cobblestone in the shape of a shuriken to get 8 of these. And as you can see, the cobblestone ones are probably going to do way more damage than the wooden ones, for sure. Okay, hold on, let me put this back. So now let's move on to the iron shuriken. To make this, 4 iron like this to make the iron shuriken. Now let's spawn in a couple of more mobs. Let's do some creepers this time. And they all do a decent amount of damage. And also I should mention that the higher you go with these different rarities, the less likely they're going to break. So as you keep moving up, like if you go all the way to netherite, like the more rare ones are going to have a lesser chance to break than the others. So that is the iron one. Now for the golden shuriken. 4 gold like this to get 8 of these. And as you can see, do a lot of damage, but is effective. And if it's gold, then I could probably assume that they might have a higher chance to break, but then again, maybe not. So far they haven't, not all of them have broken yet. I think I almost had like 6, almost the same amount as I started with. Pretty nice. Okay, now we have the diamond shuriken. So it's 4 diamonds like this. So we're getting a little bit more expensive with these diamonds. Sorry, not diamonds, the items for the shurikens. So I spawn in more zombies, and here are the diamond shurikens. And at least you just need to have proper aim with this them like if you were throwing snowballs at them, but except these things actually do a lot of damage to them. So let me pick all these up right here. And that's why I have these targets here, so you can even want to do some target practice to improve your aim if you wanted to. So let me grab some of these and then we'll move on to the Emerald Shuriken. 4 emeralds like this to get 8 of these. So let's spawn in some creepers and let them have it. And at least the good thing about Emerald Shurikens, if you're able to find a village early in your Minecraft world and trade enough emeralds to make a bunch of these, then you can actually do some decent damage to mobs early in your Minecraft gameplay. Very nice. Okay, now, last but not least, the netherite shuriken. So it's just 4 netherite ingots like this to make 8 of these. And it's surprisingly, you don't have to use a smithing table to turn the diamond ones into netherite, which I guess could be quite good too. Okay, let's spawn in some more mobs and throw some netherite shurikens at them. And they're all defeated. Okay, so now that you've seen the regular ones, now we're going to move on to the ones that have special abilities. So let's put all these away. I'm going to lower the walls, because we're going to need to do that. You'll see. So we've got TNT Shuriken, Lightning Shuriken, Ender Shuriken, Ice Shuriken, Lava Shuriken, Water Shuriken, Cobweb Shuriken, Anvil Shuriken, and the God Shuriken. And all of these you can craft, by the way, just like the regular ones. So first we got is the TNT Shuriken. So for this you just need 4 blocks of TNT in the shape of a shuriken, just like all the other crafting recipes, to make 8 of these. So the TNT Shuriken will obviously create a huge explosion, and when it lands, it will kill mobs around it instantly. Okay, so when you throw the TNT Shuriken, it creates a huge explosion just like that. And be careful trying not to throw it next to you, because it will do a lot of damage to you. But when you have mobs around, they will instantly get exploded. So let me get my TNT Shurikens, and kaboom! They're all gone just like that. So let me quickly heal myself up real quick. Okay, now let's move on to the Lightning Shuriken. So to make the Lightning Shuriken, you just need 4 gold ingots like this if you were making the Golden Shuriken, but this time you add a gas tier in the middle to make the Lightning Shuriken. Now for the Lightning Shuriken, it's obviously going to spawn in lightning when it lands. So when you throw it, lightning comes down. So we're going to do the same thing. Just spawn in a couple of mobs right here, and let them have it with the Lightning Shuriken, which will turn creepers into charged creepers, pigs into piglins, villagers into witches, etc. And as long as you have enough, you can spam this as many times as you want. Just like that. Okay, now let's move on to the Ender Shuriken. So to make the Ender Shuriken, you just need 4 Ender Pearls and 1 Eye of Ender in the middle to make the Ender Shuriken. Or make 8 of these, sorry. So what the Ender Shuriken does, it pretty much acts like an Ender Pearl, teleports the thrower to wherever it lands. But the good thing is, it does not do any damage to the user when you teleport. And it instantly kills whatever it hits. It also has a high chance to break. So pretty much like, it pretty much will be like in using an ender pearl. When you throw it down, teleport, it'll break instantly. So, and I should note that some shurikens have a higher or lower chance to break than others, as I just mentioned before. Okay, now, to demonstrate, so let me put some mobs over here again. So this time I'm going to teleport over here, and there we go. And I'm going to go into survival to show you that I take no damage when I teleport. See? And also you have a chance of getting it back too. But probably throwing at mobs, maybe not so much. So when I toss it at the zombie, zombie gets eliminated. Say here, 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 and here. But just be careful, because if it doesn't go down in one hit, you will take damage from the mobs. So keep that in mind. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. And you. And you. Just like that. So I've considered this one a very useful shuriken, in my opinion. Okay, now we're going to move on to the ice shuriken. So to make this, you just need 4 blocks of packed ice to make 2 of these shurikens, apparently instead of 8. So for the ice shuriken, it spawns in a small sphere of ice wherever it lands and traps whatever it hits until it is killed. So when I throw the ice shuriken, it pretty much turns any block into ice. It even breaks bedrock, surprisingly. So I believe when I spawned in zombies and use the ice shuriken on them, they will supposedly get trapped in the ice. But it doesn't look like they'll be dying because they keep coming above it. But it is a good way for you to get unlimited ice if you make enough of these shurikens, I guess. Oh, I guess if... So I mostly guess if you aim it correctly, then it will trap and kill you like that. Maybe if you aim for the head. Yeah, I think it's all about like trying to aim it right and also using enough of them to trap them properly like that. May take a couple of tries, but you get the idea. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the lava shuriken, which is quite fitting because we're in the nether. Okay, so now you just need 4 lava buckets to make 8 of these lava shurikens right here. So lava shurikens will spawn a small sphere of lava wherever it lands. It also does a lot of damage and burns whatever it hits. So this time we're going to spawn in... Actually, let me show you how it works. So throw this down. It will break any block just like the ice shuriken did and create lava. And this will be a good way for you to get some more lava if you need some. So now we're going to spawn in some creepers and I'm going to use it on them. And look at that. That does a lot of damage. Like, look at them burning away so quickly. Like, seriously, it literally would just take one shuriken. Like, if you aim it right, you can literally get almost all of them in one shot. You don't even need to use a bunch of them. As long as they gather up in a horde like that, then you can use the lava shuriken easily. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the water shuriken. So to make this, so it's same thing like the lava shuriken, you just need buckets of water instead to make 8 of these. And what is about the water shuriken will surprise you a bit. So the water shuriken spawns a small sphere of water wherever it lands, but the good thing is it also works in the nether and that water doesn't evaporate.
Say what?
So watch this, guys. You guys are going to be very surprised by this. So when I throw this down, it created water. Like, look at this, guys. We have water in the nether.
Wait, that's illegal.
Like, you normally can't get water in the nether, because when I give myself a water bucket, because look at this. When I try to place it down, it evaporates. But when you use the water shuriken, instant water. Like, what's up with that? That is crazy. So I guess this could be your way of getting water in the nether. Or even making an infinite water source. Just make one of these and you're all set to go. So you could even live in the nether if you wanted to. Pretty nice. Okay, so let me quickly give myself some food. real quick. So now we can move on to the next shuriken. So now we're moving on to the Cobweb Shuriken. So to make this, you just need 4 cobwebs like this to get 8 of these. So the Cobweb Shuriken, guys can pretty much guess that it will pretty much spawn a small sphere of cobwebs, and wherever it lands, it will trap whoever it hits. So when you throw it down, it'll do the same thing as the other 3 I just showed you. Replace the blocks and turn it into cobwebs. So this can also do some decent damage while at the same time trap any mob, like this. Like, look at that. They barely can even move. And also the good thing is it creates a cobweb under them, so they'll pretty much sink and won't be able to escape. And then if you got one of the lava shurikens again, actually if you aim it right, you'll be able to get them in one shot, just like that. So this could be a pretty useful way if you need to trap mobs, or if you simply need to get away from them if you're in a bad spot. Okay, so now we're moving on to the second to last shuriken, which is the Anvil Shuriken. So to make this, you just need 4 anvils like this and 1 gas tier to make 8 of these. So for the Anvil Shuriken, you just need... the Anvil Shuriken spawns a small sphere of anvils 30 blocks above whenever it lands. So I'll show you. So when you throw the Anvil Shuriken down, let's say we do it over here, it spawns in a bunch of anvils that will land on any victim's head, pretty much. So we're going to use it on some zombies, and it might be a little bit difficult because they do move. So we'll throw this down. Yeah, that's the thing about the Anvil Shuriken. It may take a couple of tries because they do move away, and you are very likely to miss if you don't aim it right, but can still be effective. And at least on the plus side, you pretty much got unlimited anvils too. If you're ever low on anvils, this is the only way to get some more. Well, unless you have some iron, of course. Okay, now that you've seen that, now we're going to move on to the final shuriken, the God Shuriken. So to make this, you just need to make the golden shuriken first and surround it with 8 golden blocks. Kind of like in the early versions of Minecraft of creating a notch apple, pretty much. So, the God Shuriken instantly kills whatever it hits and has a very low chance to break. So this is pretty much the shuriken that you want to use in combat. So I got a bunch of zombies here, but they're all going to be eliminated instantly. Like, look at this. They pretty much were dropping dead like flies. Same thing with creepers. Gone. And I do want to test out the shurikens on one more mob in particular, so for that we're going to summon the Wither and see how much it does to it. Or if it instantly kills it, we'll see. So we're going to throw this down. And it doesn't one-shot it, but it does a decent amount of damage to it. So I'm not exactly sure how many hits that took, but you did see that it did take a couple of the God Shurikens to fully take it down, so if you ever want to fight the Wither, I would suggest trying to make the God Shurikens, or even to try and make some of the other ones, like maybe a cobweb to trap him in, then hit him with the God Shuriken to really let him have it. And yeah, that is pretty much the Souls Shurikens mod in Minecraft 1.16.5. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next week in the next one. Goodbye!